Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Karishma Kagod, certified plastic surgeon in Bangalore, and we are at Dr. Karishma Aesthetics. Today I'm going to take you through a very interesting non-surgical procedure for face, neck lift as well as brow lift. So we have something amazing in Bangalore today and in India called the Aptos threads. The Aptos has been around for at least a decade, but these threads had not yet launched in India, and today we have it in Bangalore at Dr. Karishma Aesthetics. We are one of the first clinics to use this non-surgical method of thread lift. So I'm going to take you through a procedure that I did for a patient who was concerned about her sagging skin on the face, and she was concerned about the jowl area, which is what we call a sagging of the cheek skin, and she wanted a more refined jawline. We start this procedure by doing some markings on the patient, and we explain to the patient the kind of threads that we're going to put in underneath the skin, and these threads are used to lift up these sagging tissues. And this is used to contour jawline, contour the cheek, helps in cheek lifting. For this particular patient, we have done these markings, and this shows us how we're going to lift the cheek area, lift her nasolabial folds, and also define the jawline by lifting the jowl area. So the Aptos threads, as we know, is far more superior than most of the older thread lifting procedures. The older threads which were available in the market, like the PLA, PLLA and the PDO threads, were more shorter duration of action. They lasted only for 4 to 6 months, but the new Aptos threads last for at least 1 to 2 years. So the effect the patient sees is at least for about 2 to 2.5 years. These threads are dissolvable. They do dissolve in the body gradually over 1 to 2 years, and that's why the patient stops seeing the effects possibly only after 2 years. The added advantage of the Aptos thread as compared to the older threads is that it has the hyaluronic acid, which is a key element in our tissues. So this hyaluronic acid, besides helping in lifting the tissues, it also helps to rejuvenate the skin. It also helps to improve the elasticity of the skin. So that is the advantage that Aptos threads has as compared to any other thread, and it has a longer duration of action. It is extremely biocompatible to the human tissues. It's extremely safe. It is a 40 to 45 minute procedure performed under local anesthesia, and you can walk in and walk out getting an absolutely new and rejuvenated look. Thread lifting process happens in 3 simple steps. The first step is obviously giving a little bit of local anesthesia at the points from where the threads are going to be inserted. So the patient is made to feel very comfortable. We inform them that probably from 2 or 3 points at the corners of the hairline or just in front of the ear, we are going to make very tiny little 1 millimeter cut, and through this tiny insertion we are going to insert the thread. Once we give a little local anesthesia there, we give a little bit of local anesthesia underneath the skin along the direction of where the threads are going to be placed. Once that is done, we wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. The patient is a little relaxed. Then we start by inserting the threads, and the threads are inserted with extremely fine and blunt cannulas underneath your skin, and the patient is absolutely awake while I am performing this procedure. And we insert the threads and we gradually bring it out and lift the skin over these threads. Now the unique part about these threads is that they have these really fine barbs, and these barbs hitch into the tissues below and underneath the skin, and that's how the lifting effect happens. And over 3 to 6 weeks, this patient is going to see the lifting effect improve more and more, because around these barbs there is going to be a scarring which is going to take place finally, and that is going to bring about the lifting effect. So this thread lift procedure is done for both men and women, and the people who choose to do the thread lift procedure are those who are looking for some non-surgical option of lifting tissues on the face, on the neck, probably the forehead. So this can be done for all skin types, and this can be done in a very simple procedure of 30 to 40 minutes under local anesthesia. There are few minor side effects which take place. After the procedure, the person experiences obviously some swelling around the face or the neck area or the area where we are performing the thread lift. You will have a little bit of redness, sometimes a little bit of bruising. The most common side effect which happens is sometimes people experience and see a little bit of dimpling on the skin after a thread lift. This is possible because possibly the thread at times is very close to the skin. Now it's very easily possible to get rid of these little dimples, and we show our patients on how to massage the skin and how to massage those little nodules and a little dimpled areas, and that will help to within 7 to 10 days relax the dimpling effect. This usually happens very rarely and it can be solved in the first 10 days. The swelling, the bruising and the little bit of redness usually resolves in about 5 to 6 days. This thread lift is one of the most simplest and easy procedures and a very good alternative to a surgical face or a neck lift or even a brow lift. And those patients, men or women, when they are in their say late 30s, 40s or even early 50s and are experiencing the early signs of aging, which could be jowl fat or excessive hanging skin in the lower jawline. There could be a drooping of the cheek area, drooping of the eyebrows. There could be excessive bands on the neck and a sagging of the neck skin. So a thread lift can be an excellent initial procedure of choice for you if you are scared of surgery and you want instant gratifying results. If you are looking for a thread lift or a non-surgical procedure for face and neck lifting, do visit Dr. Karishma Aesthetics. We are the first clinic in Bangalore to offer the Aptos thread lift. So walk in for a consultation or call us for direct appointments, and do follow our YouTube channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon and keep your comments, and we would like to answer your comments. Please like our videos. Watch out for more videos in the future.